there. So there's two numbers of three places I've looked at. First, the signal. This is not really a high speed yet, 400 something, under 500k. My expectation is 1 meg or 1.5 meg would be the best quality to get. 500 is too low, way too low. And second is either how many people now? One. Okay. Second, third is whether this regular change to a circle one. If I lost my broadcast, it would be changed without signal, without any timer here. So I have to watch really carefully with this screen, size of screen, too small for most of the people as well myself because I got no fine. Yeah. So I have, sometimes you see I will take my glasses off. Yeah. So there's a 4 now. Yeah. So let's start.
Well, let's go.
Okay. Hello everybody. So here we have KP.
Yeah, all the YouTube subscribers.
So people ask me, who is the guy who next to me? Usually friend of mine or the YouTube fans. Okay. So
I came to Hong Kong especially for Dennis.
Thank you.
From United States.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So will we start now?
Yeah.
Okay. So because the camera would be see this part here. Okay, there's people send us K-Jong.
Okay.
Good morning, Dennis. Yes, good morning. No, it's mid-noon now. Where in the US?
California.
California, CA.
CA. Orange County.
What your zip code?
92887? 92867.
You don't remember your zip code?
There's so many zip codes in California.
Right. Okay. So, do you have your phone with your data? If you don't mind, you can use mine to look at the people talking about, because you see, you might be a little bit hard for reading this. Right?
Yeah.
So that's why, I'm not read all the message and time, because I have looked after people around me, either the drop water from the above, the care conditioner, or got a hole on the ground, whatever. I have to watch carefully.
Okay, 1, 2.
So there's a guy from Japan. Hello, people from Japan. How many data you have here? I don't want to kill all your data.
Well, yeah, 6 so far on. Yeah, I don't have that data left. Yeah, that's not very difficult to respond.
Yep. So Steve, hello. Yes, hello Steve. And Robson, what do you mean open? He wrote open. Can you read? If I walk slowly.
Hello. Steve. Yeah.
TV said, what do you say? 喂，大佬.
Rio de Janeiro.
Brazil. Robson. Hello. So welcome to my channel, and we have today. Okay, shall we go back to the Shatin station?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we just walk around,
Correct.
corner. Okay. So this is KP from California. With me today and look at how I do the live streaming. So he knows now about how to do a live streaming. Hello from Canada. Who's that? Great. I'm from Scotland, but also live in Stanley on Hong Kong Island in the 90s. Okay, maybe I go to Stanley later. So I have 18 people now.
Yes.
Okay. So if you look at my live, Hong Kong map live, the Google Map live, you know where am I? I'm in Shatin. We were supposed to walk on the street today, but it's raining now. You can tell by the people who have their umbrella, or they don't have umbrella, some people. So who's that? I went to school in Kowloon. Oh, I see. So you were so young at that time, I know. So, KP, let's tell the audience where we are and where we're going to.
Right now we are at Wache.
Wache Estate is a public housing.
On our way to Shatin, the new town plaza,
Yep, a shopping mall
shopping mall,
and also a MTR station.
MTR station. One thing about Hong Kong, MTR station is everywhere.
Yes. But you know, before that, there's two companies, MTR and KCR.
So what is this?
Now it's
difference?
MTR.
MTR. Okay.
Because both merged to MTR.
Okay.
Yeah. The difference is before MTR, there's only KCR.
So
KCR just a train from Guangzhou to Hong Kong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking
So
about
K
train,
is Kowloon,
Kowloon,
C is Canton,
Canton.
R is railway.
Well, they talk about West Kowloon, the new train is coming, what, 2020 or 2019?
The high-speed train.
High-speed train.
Next week. Start from next week. Yes, because it's going to sell the tickets now. And you know what? We have to walk slowly. We have to walk in our slow pace because you see the screen. If we walk too fast, both sides is too fast. People might be dizzy. Look at the screen. When my hand is shake too much, no. So that's why I have to use my arms to absorb or offset the bouncing. But this is really hard because you never know when you're up or down.
That's, you must walk very slow and smooth.
Yep. And if I put back to a knob, I bet this is 90 angles, 90 degrees. So it doesn't matter because I can walk faster. Right, but both sides, you don't see the both sides. Last time I asked who wants to see normal angle or the wide angle, people vote for wide angle because they want to look at more things. So let's talk about yourself, KP. Let people know who you are.
Well, I'm from California. Lived there for 46 years. And discovered Dennis last year on Hong Kong map. And I found it very interesting just seeing Dennis going various different places.
Oh, hello, Pax and Jules
Hey, Pax!
from Mexico. No, it's Jose, no Jose.
I thought Pax from Hawaii.
Hello, Jose. Jose Maria. Well, Pax told me his real name anyway, but I'm not going to say it here. And then you live in California for 40 or something years?
Yeah, 46 years.
Okay, so how do you come to Hong Kong and why you come to Hong Kong?
Well, we migrate, my mom and my dad migrate to US back in 1972. So at that time, there were very, very few Asians in California.
Even California?
Yeah, even California.
But of course, speaking of 1970s.
In the early 1970s.
Okay.
But after the 75, when Vietnam fall,
Right.
you have a lot of boat people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's when they start to migrate into US as a refugee.
Mm-hmm.
So in Orange County, there is a small section called Little Saigon.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly Vietnamese who live there.
Okay.
Well, you do have some mixture of Caucasians, but it's a Chinatown, but it's a Vietnamese town
Uh-huh. Yep.
area.
Like we are talking with the people.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. So I found it very interesting that meeting Dennis, able to show the Hong Kong Island, the new territory, different area. Because of Dennis, I am able to learn the different areas of Hong Kong. And
Thank you.
so far since July,
Uh-huh.
I have been traveling by bus, by MTR,
Yeah.
to various places.
Not only by taxi.
Taxi,
I
well,
love it.
the train is the cheapest. The bus second probably, and the most expensive is a taxi.
Of course. Traveling in Hong Kong is really convenience in
yes.
terms of the public transportation.
Correct.
Well, of course, you will ask what area. If I stay in the new territories, well, it will be difficult for you. You live in the village, you need a taxi then.
Correct.
Or you have your own car. You have to drive by yourself. But most, I would say 80% in Hong Kong, you can rely on the public transportation.
And the train is very, very good here. You do not have to wait very long, just only a few minutes.
Right. But how about when there's an accident in the train, they stop service?
So far, I have not encountered any delay.
Yeah.
But other than that, very convenient, very fast.
Yeah.
It's very cheap.
Yeah. Well, I was told that in London, the old tube always got problem with problem like they no service because of broken down or something.
Yeah.
So there is like once for a while, and that while maybe once per week, very often than in Hong Kong. But the problem is in Hong Kong is 80% is relying on the public transportation, and over 80% is relying on MTR,
Correct.
the tube, or the subway, or underground.
Well, in contrast to United States, most people drive in the United States.
But LA do have a underground, right?
Well, they have a subway, but very few people use the subway.
Oh,
If you
okay.
go to subway, it's not packed at all. Because it's not convenient.
Right.
Because Hong Kong is very convenient, the location-wise, where you shop.
Yep.
It takes too long to wait for the bus. Subway, train is not everywhere like Hong Kong.
Because the roads area is too huge.
Yes,
Cover miles and miles, right?
correct. Because Hong Kong is so densely,
Yeah.
it's everywhere.
Too
It's
density.
Yeah, shopping everywhere.
Yeah.
In terms of grocery, right? Gaisi, QC is everywhere. Wet market, dry market.
Okay. Hello, Steve from Wisconsin. Steve Johnson. Hello.
Wisconsin.
Okay, Pax. I know you have midnight in your place, so is it? No, you have to pick up your daughter. Oh, okay. Anyway, come back in a later time.
Yeah, see, Pax picking me started from band practice, marching band.
Oh, you know him?
No, because he said that last time.
Oh, okay. Right, because sometimes you guys chat. I cannot read every message while I'm walking.
Correct.
Now you don't understand because I have to multitask it.
Correct. Avoid accidents.
Avoid accident. Yes. Because I'm not stationary, I'm not stand at one point, at one place, doing the live, so I have to look after everything around me.
Correct.
Yep.
Oh, now it stopped raining.
So you talk to him and that's it.
We'll Pax, K Chung 926.
Right. Pax is from Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Right.
Yeah, few from Hawaii.
But Hawaii's got a typhoon. Well, not a
Carolina.
Typhoon. Oh, Carolina.
It's a southeast of United States.
Right.
So you have like south of North Carolina. Right now they kind of looking at the category 5, which is highest.
Yep.
But
Hong Kong is going to experience another typhoon this week, the weekend. Well, we have 2 typhoons. One is already outside of Hong Kong. The other one is coming in Sunday. And the second one will be destructive, I expect. And the forecast is saying the typhoon hit directly to Hong Kong. So I hope I will survive from that and do a live podcast during Sunday.
So I guess since
at home, don't worry.
it's showing outside the window, right?
Yes.
Live stream. I guess that there's no horse
Perry
racing.
asks, how far are you walking? I just start walking. We just started 10 minutes ago. So K Chung said we have a hurricane too, Oliva. Okay, but it is tropical storm now. Okay. Oh, okay, you see windy now.
Yeah.
So people ask me, what is 2 things here? This is left mic and right mic. So I have to cover both to protect the wind. Kind of like a windshield. People call this a dead cat. The real dead cat is you see the bump mic. Yep. With a furry things cover up the mic. Oh, so windy.
I guess this is the precursor to the typhoons coming up on Sunday.
Yeah. And that typhoon called Sanjuk.
That's the name that they give.
Yep. The name is given by, if I remember right, it's 8 different government. And Hong Kong is one of them.
Okay.
This 8 district or 8 government is all over Asia. They have the right to. They can name the typhoon randomly, something like that. So each year they have a different names, and the names would be repeat or not repeat. Because when the typhoon kills a lot of people, the name of that typhoon would be only used for once. One time only.
What, because it's superstitious?
Well, because they don't want to have the same typhoon name to confuse the people. Because raining, you see people buying the umbrellas. Apparently, yes. Oh, hello, Peter. Well, we supposed to be walking on the street instead of the footbridge. The reason is raining now, so let's go this way. Yeah. And because you see a lot of people walking, it's time for lunch. So people coming down for lunch, but we ate our late breakfast. Okay, I switch. Okay, so where should we go? Because of the rain, we have only stay indoor.
Indoor, or this will end, right?
Right. Because I made a video around this neighborhood last year. I believe.
How about in here?
Inside, outside. Yeah. And suppose I thought we can walk to the other side today, but it's raining. Forget it.
Yeah.
John just wonder, do this open mall have public restaurant? Oh, okay, restaurant. No, restroom. Sorry, I'm not restaurant. Open restroom. Let's do this way. In the future time, let's walk this way. I'm going to live the public restroom. Serious? But I'm going to do that because I want people to look at what's wrong in Hong Kong. So we try to find a place, even though here is okay because not so many people around. We can stop and doing Q&A, right? I like Q&A section because it's difficult to look at the screen while I'm walking.
Too bad YouTube does not translate on the screens into words into a headset.
No, they don't have this feature yet.
They should.
Even though they have, it's difficult because I have to listen. Not a real person talking, with machine talking. Yeah. At the same time, you look at around your environment. But last time, some viewer or one of the viewers say, waiting for a technology to do a both sides live streaming. It could be when 5G comes. Yeah. It could be. So I expect one day, not only myself doing live stream, but some audience can do their own live stream with me. Okay, here you go. This is what to call this place.
Newtown Plaza?
Yep.
Shatin?
Yep.
It is always packed.
Oh, David said, love your video, Hong Kong map. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm to stop here for a while and do a Q&A section. So, any questions for today? Or you can do suggestion for us as well where we should go. Oh, by the way, it's raining outside, so we have to stay indoor. Wait for reaction. It has like 5 to 10 second delay. Yep.
So there is still a lag time.
Yes. Yes. At K, thank you. Keep up the good work. Yes. As long as you support my work by clicking those inbox, the box, magic box. You know what I'm saying? What the magic box about? The banner.
The banner.
The advertising. Let's do that for me. I got money from there. Thank you. That's it. Nobody asks questions. Any questions for today? Or suggestion? Okay, that's one. Hong Kong got the best malls and clean bathroom. Okay, KP, answer this. I hate to repeat the standard answer.
Hong Kong do have the best malls compared to, at least for me, United States. But the bathroom-wise, I think at the newer area, newer mall, yes, it's very clean, very modernized. But at the older area, I still find that you have to squat. Yeah.
Peter asked me, do you have an account in Instagram? No, not yet. I have a Facebook account. I have 2 accounts. One is my personal, the other one is the Hong Kong map. So
is very populated, but I found the restroom here, like this mall here, I have checked out almost every restroom in here because I come here about maybe 2-3 times a week.
Yep.
And the bathroom is very clean.
Yeah, because they have person
inside constantly cleaning
every time,
everywhere, the floor, the toilet, the sink. Make sure the soap there, the toilet paper, the hand towel. Yes, they are very, very, very clean and very, very fast. We're trying to cleaning inside the bathroom all the time.
But the public toilet is outsourced to the company who in charge the cleaning. So in order to have a better service, the more you should pay. But government did not give the price enough. Maybe they do. The government do have a they give the money out, but the outsourced company they have to earn the money, right? So instead of paying a good service, they might be not because this service is by tendering. Everybody bids on this service by different company.
So the lowest bidder.
Yes, the lower price, the higher chance they got. So in terms of how many monies they can earn, you guess so. So that's why in the public toilet is not so clean. I don't blame the workers. I don't blame the people who doing the cleaning. I blame the company because they want to earn the money. They want to earn the profit. And second, I want to blame the government because they pay not so much. Okay, if I do the tender, you have a lower price and a higher price, and the medium. They choose the lower instead of the higher. Higher, of course, is too much, right? But if you say I choose the medium one because they can provide a good service, why don't I choose that? Because the government only chooses the lowest one. Maybe some reason, and the reason maybe say, oh, because I want to save the money for you if I choose the lower one instead of the medium one.
Well, it's all get back to it's what you get, what you pay for.
Right.
So you pay for cheap service, they're going to provide a cheap product, and they're not going to clean up as often as they should, right? So again, in life is whatever you pay for, that's what you get. So yeah, the government, they should perhaps maybe pay for high service, see what's going on.
So as well as not talking about the toilet on the street, the cleaner on the street is all outsourced. So you see the difference. Hong Kong is clean. Everybody, it's so clean. And I tell you what, supposed much better. Better is if you pay more, we have better environment. Of course, we got a fine. If you throw the garbage, you got 1,500 fine, and then after SARS, before SARS it's only 500. The difference is, but another problem is too many Chinese from mainland. They come over to Hong Kong. They bring the bad habits to Hong Kong as well. I blame to them actually, and also I blame to the people in Hong Kong as well, because Hong Kong supposed to even because we are educated more than in China, so people average is more educated in terms of school, learning chance, those things. We got higher education, but the problem is a lot of immigration from China. They emigrate to Hong Kong, and they also bring the bad habits as well.
Yes, I've noticed that some of them bring the habits where they roll their shirt up, exposing their stomach, right?
The belly.
Or belly. Or they squat down on the street. They spit.
Oh, remember they split? I caught a guy split on Monday while I'm in Chinwan. He split in front of me. Well, not in front, just 10 feet away. He didn't know I'm doing a live stream.
So that's something that happened. I see in Hong Kong spitting, they're rolling up the shirt, exposing the stomach, supposed to cool down your stomach, your belly, and then squatting. So those are the stuff that I think is coming in from mainland China.
And we, in one thing, we have to notice whether he is from China or not. The way he acts. One example. When you see somebody outside, they are kneel down, you hold this for me. I'm going to demonstrate. Hong Kong people don't do this gesture, but a lot of people in China they have this habit.
Yes, they have a squatting down. Also, this mall you see a lot of Chinese from China coming here and buy products with luggages and a bunch of luggages.
Let me go.
You can see outside the department store where they open their luggages, right? You see dry milk products, cosmetics, chocolates.
Not medical things.
No,
none.
This the essential things that they think that in China is fake.
Yes, because in China there's no warranty or no guarantee. Even though Hong Kong not 100% guarantee, I would say over 90% guarantee. Because we have a good system to look after these people doing fake goods, fake product, and so on. Okay, let me answer some questions here. Peter asked me, how does your mom health? She's doing well. She's at the senior center right now, doing her lunch and maybe dinner later today. Okay, Ginger Wong, well done, Dennis. I miss Hong Kong. Lived there 13 years, thank you. Okay, you're welcome. David L. said they bring their bad habits everywhere, not just Hong Kong. I know, everywhere. US, UK, Europe, wherever. Yes, you're right. And the Chinese is too, overconfidence because they are rich now. These rich people, they thought they are Superman. They are super rich. They thought they are going to help you. They go to think they are the Jesus to help your economy. So I'm bring the money to help you. So listen to me. Do my own habits, whatever I like. Okay. What else here? Yes.
Maybe some of the Hong Kong people dislike mainland China.
Not well. Put this way. I don't mind if they come here to invest. Right? Investment is good, but the thing is they also bring the bad habits and the bad custom. Black money. They thought they can blind the people with money.
Well, I think one of the reasons is their money is pushing the real estate up here in Hong Kong, going up so high.
Well, I don't blame them because we Hong Kong people suffer. This is what I can say is Hong Konger 自作自受. What I'm saying is Hong Kong 抵死. Hong Konger 抵死 because we've done that before in US, Australia, UK. When the first immigration from Hong Kong to this country, they invest a lot of money in the property, the building. They raise high the building price. You know that? In 1997, before that, when there's a lot of people scared, Hong Kong 97, they go everywhere, and they done the same thing. Now today, the people in China doing the same thing to Hong Kong. So we Hong Konger is 抵死，真係抵死。香港人係抵死嘅一樣嘢，你唔好怪人哋，因為當初你自己都係做緊呢啲嘢。Okay, done. Okay, and the problem is the habits. We have our own system. We have our own thinking of what we think is the right thing to do. But the Chinese people from China, they bring their own bad doing things to Hong Kong. Let's say many years ago, I read a small section in a newspaper saying a teenager, maybe in the mid-20s or the early 20s, he is a newcomer from China, and then he goes to get a driver license, and he you know what he done? He gave a red pocket to the tester, the person who gave the test to this guy. What do you call?
Instructor?
Instructor. Well, he's not more than an instructor. He is the test instructor. He gives to you the pass or not pass.
Yeah.
What do you call?
I would call the instructor.
Or inspector, whatever.
Yeah.
He gave money to the instructor. He thought he can
Bribe him.
yes bribe him.
Did it work?
He in jail, of course. So this is the bad habit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Ginger Wong, I hope there are more sons like you looking after your mom with kindness, with love. Oh, you know what? In Hong Kong, this is a social problem in Hong Kong. When people get older, who are going to take care of them? Young generation, they have to work. They have to earn money to pay for the rent, do for living. They don't have time to take care of the elderly because even though I want to, I have to earn much money to hire a helper, the helper from Philippines or from Indonesia, in order to get a better life for my parents.
Yeah.
Secondly, Hong Kong has a living problem in the size of the housing.
Yes, I do agree with
KP
that
will
housing
knows
part.
what I'm talking about. your friend living in a small flat, speaking of 400,
Yeah, 450 square feet.
yes. If you say 400 something square feet with a family of 4 person, plus your parents, what do you think?
That's very small.
Yeah.
In United States,
Plus a helper.
the garage is about 450 square feet for the garage.
Yep.
The parking cars.
Yep.
You know.
Uh-huh.
So consider the double-sized garage in United States or anywhere else for a family of 4 plus the parents and a helper.
Yep.
That's very very small, especially one bathroom.
Okay. So that's why Hong Kong, if you have to take care of your parents, your elderly parents, is, you know, well, unless you are rich or you are in the middle class. But Hong Kong has very small population of middle class. High population of poor and high population of richers.
You can tell just by going to certain districts in Hong Kong whether they're poor or not.
Yes.
Shishan's
Some shui bo.
is very poor.
Yes.
Area, I look at it. You know, the buildings sure have been torn down many years ago.
Yep.
It's still up. Believe it or not, people still live in a, what they call it, is a cage home.
Yes. The size of a bed. If you living in a twin bed size, that's your room.
Yes.
All your belongings, just like that. Or we call it a coffin.
Coffin. Yes, coffin homes are. Yes.
Coffin home.
Yeah.
So what's the best mall to visit? Hey, KB, you tell which one you like.
Well, if you're talking about Hong Kong Island versus the new territory,
Kowloon Sai.
Kowloon Sai, boy, yes. I mean, Hong Kong is the capital of shopping. Let's put it this way. I mean, they have more Chanel, more Prada, more Louis Vuitton,
More
stores,
LV.
than anywhere else that I have seen in the United States. And I mean, when I came here, I looked at all the shopping center. I was amazed by. You talk about you can spend probably your whole time in Hong Kong Island, Kowloon. I mean, this mall itself is very big.
Right.
The next stop or so, Kowloon Town Mall. That's very big.
Right. Kowloon Tong, the walk festival.
Yeah.
It's okay.
What, that's like 6, 7, 8 story high. Something like that.
6, 7, yes.
Yeah, so.
Well, of course, if you compare the giant mall in US, this is nothing in Hong Kong.
Yeah, yes. The one in Minnesota is called the Mall of USA. Very big.
Yep.
But again, that's exceptional. This one.
Okay.
This one like that. But other than that, I would say yes. Hong Kong is the capital shopping destination if you like shopping.
How about Hong Kong Island?
Hong Kong Island, same that pretty much the same thing. You have a lot of name brand.
Yeah,
You have
IFC.
IFC, oh yeah, IFC. If you have time to say IFC, stay at the Four Seasons Hotel, which is right there. Shopping is
Mainlander.
mainlander.
Not for the local people.
No,
Do the
local people do not
Yep.
shop there.
Yep.
Local people, you go to the wet market, you go to mom and pop
Yep.
shop.
Yep. Too expensive because
Yes,
it's all luxury product.
correct. I mean, even eating too is it's cheap certain place, mom and pop shop. But if you go to like here,
Yep.
down there, you can for 2 people you can spend about maybe $250, $300.
Okay, AB say we should rule Hong Kong again. You are from British, I believe. Okay. Yes. Well, put this way. Did the UK rule Hong Kong better than Chinese? Or you should ask, in the colony, Hong Kong as a colony, is it better now? Better in the old days or now? I would say both. Hong Kong in the old days we are all governed by the UK. We don't have our rights to vote, even though we have, but we don't have the votes for the governor, right? But the system, I want to address, the system they bring to us, well, than the system bring in China, period.
Yes. Yes.
Whether you agree with me or not, I would say China has a suck system. Whether UK much better, I will not say it's perfect, but at least it's compared much better. One thing I would give an example is the management. You can tell by the management. This mall is over around 40 years old. In this mall building, in this complex, is over 40 years. Can you tell by that?
No.
Okay.
It looked like maybe just 10.
Okay, see? But in China, if you have the same situation, you won't see this mall as new as like 10 years old.
Correct.
Because they don't have management. Finish. Okay, shall we keep walking around? Yes, this way. Oh, it's still raining. So what time is it? Is it still 1 o'clock or?
10 till.
Okay. So it's considered lunch hour?
Yeah. Well, here.
Yes, for here. Oh, you know how funny is Gap?
The Gap.
Gap is nothing in US, right?
Well, same
But here they treat it as a fashion icon.
really. Gap?
Gap. Levi's, Gap, what else? One more. I don't remember. Or two more, or three more. I don't know. Remember.
Ralph Lauren?
Yeah, something like that.
Armani,
Oh, Tommy. You see Tommy?
Yeah.
They treat as a icon
Really?
for fashion. I go that way. Let me go that way. Okay. Okay, KP, now it's your turn. I can rest.
You can rest. All right. Yes, I agree. David stating Gap considered cheap product in the U.S.
What did you say? Sorry.
The Gap,
Oh, yeah.
not too many people shop at the Gap in the U.S. And so is Old Navy.
Same product, say $10 on sale, is 10 times here.
Yes. I found the
Oh, let's go in here. See, nobody's coming here.
even though you don't pay any sales tax here, the product is still a little bit more costly than back home.
So let's see what is this thing about. They have a display, exhibition, things like that. Let's see what display we want to display for you. Anyway. Wow, it is going to Mid Autumn Festival
Yes.
in 25. It's December 24 or 25, 25th. So you see the lamps. Now KP is trying to learn, to experience the gimbal. You can adjust the level because I got a problem with this gimbal today because it's automatically going up.
Yeah,
somehow.
adjust yourself. Okay.
What K Jung want to ask?
Well, it's much cheaper in Hong Kong, but Hong Kong do not carry my size. It seems like Hong Kong only make clothing for small people.
Well, depends on what size you are.
That is true. K Chung is correct. I've noticed that for the men, they have extra small.
Well, because we are smaller than the people in US because there's a lot of fat people over there. We don't have a lot of fat. Normally we got a normal size.
You did not hear that US have more fat people.
Oh, over 50%.
Over 50%.
I guarantee. So in one part of the video, when I do the live streaming, people ask, "Oh, there's so many people in was a good body shape." Yes, because we don't have fat people.
Who is our guest today? Pax. This is KP.
KP, say hi.
Hey Pax, from Hawaii, right?
Okay, now your turn. Well, today I'm so happy because I have KP with me. Because many people asking me or wondering how do I do it live. Now KP knows what I'm doing, how I do it live streaming.
Yes.
We can go find a mirror so that people can watch us.
After watching Dennis doing the live streams, I concur that he earned every single penny. This is not easy work. This is very hard work.
Your experience, people walk towards you, they look at you and see what the face expression they have. I want to tell you why not many people like doing this live stream in Hong Kong because people in Hong Kong 100%. I'm not saying 99%. I'm sure 100% would say this guy is a solo.
Solo?
A stupid guy.
What is a kilogram on this?
600 something.
Kilogram?
No, grams.
Oh, about 600 grams
0.6 grams.
for this gimbal.
With the phone, it will be around like 1 kg. Are you reading the message?
Yes.
See?
But if Dennis strike it rich on YouTube, he will have the last laugh.
What is it? Once again?
If you strike, because they call you solo, right?
Yes.
If you strike it rich on YouTube, you will have the last laugh. I do agree with Pax. I told Dennis that don't worry about what people think. As long as Dennis is making the money, he is laughing his way to the bank.
Yeah, you are right. You are absolutely right.
And then I will come back Hong Kong and enjoy the wealth with Dennis.
Sure, next time when you come to Hong Kong, please find me, contact me.
係啊，下一次啊。
Yep, we all go to Yamcha. Yep, Yamcha on Dennis.
See the figures?
過去。
You strike it rich, we all get together in Hong Kong.
Hello from Saikong.
Saikong. Ah,
跟them, yeah, 跟them, you're right.
好好好啊。
Okay.
Saikong.
Okay, your price is. Look at the countdown. I know you are so happy with this, right? I guess.
So inside the mall downstairs, they have a huge, I think 20-foot Predator because the new movie Predator is coming out.
Oh.
So they have a new figurine.
Right.
It's downstairs.
That one?
Yeah, it's way downstairs by the restaurant.
Okay.
It's, the movie Predator should be coming out this month.
Oh,
next
I
month.
see. Hello from New York, David. Yes, but it's so late now. It's 1 o'clock, right? Midnight.
New York.
It's 1 o'clock. Toys, more toys. Oh, hands, my hands. And then my car.
Oh, Batmobile.
That is my vehicle. Where is the universal models? I remember buying scale. Scale what? Scale model die cast coach from then 20 years ago, 5 years ago. I cannot find the shop anymore. Oh, you know what? The shops, the lifetime of the shops in Hong Kong usually less than 5 years.
Really?
Well, because the rent is too high. They maybe sign the contract, say 2 years or plus 2 years, whatever. Usually after that, the owner will be raise the rent even higher. Not talking about 10%, 50%, 100%. So you know how difficult if you're doing business in Hong Kong. If you're not rich enough, your money only pay for the owner.
Where the Hong Kong people going to live one day? So they want the mainland to come in.
Yes. Other videos I made last time, I always emphasize in the next 10 or 20 years, you won't see the poor people in Talinside or in the Hong Kong Island because all these people will be gone, replaced by the new people because there are new buildings. They turn some Choi Po old district to a new district, get these people away. Either these people will come to Shatin in Fenning, Shanghai, or going back to China.
Then who is going to clean the toilet? Not the rich people.
There will be some people, but don't worry. By the time more rich people or more Chinese people, they can import the people who come to Hong Kong.
Like domestic worker.
They can import anyway. Don't worry. So I always emphasize this is a documentary channel. If YouTube can last for 2 decades until 2046, after this video would be archived. Yep. By that time, I believe 90% is not from Hong Kong. The people all gone.
Well, we assume that mainland China money continue to influx into Hong Kong. But for some reason, if the economy changes in China, then this might not be the issue or the problem. Because as we believe it or not, the China economy this year is slowing down. Due to one reason is the tariff war with the U.S. trade war.
In the first day handover, the Chinese government already wants to dictate Hong Kong, totally control Hong Kong. They plan to. I'm sure. Don't ask me why. I know. I guess. But I know they want to take over Hong Kong, and because we refuse, we had several times we refuse, say no, I don't like you. So they turned the strategy to do something like in the economic size. They want to control more that, and then one day, sorry, the originally Hong Kong people, bye.
Well, you see that also in the education side too.
Yeah.
In order for you to graduate in university, you have to pass a mainland test, speak Mandarin.
Oh, that's in one in one university. Not all universities.
That's one of the aspects of what the Chinese is controlling on the mainland side. That you're right, maybe 20, 30, 40 years from now, Cantonese language may not be exist anymore.
And also, how the umbrella resolution coming from? Because the Chinese government asked the Hong Kong government to do one thing. They want to apply a new lessons in Hong Kong school, the middle school. They have to teach the student in Hong Kong to learn how you love your own country. Your own country is China, yes. But at the same time, you have to love your government. The government is the communities, Chinese communities. Right? If you don't love your community's party, it means you don't love your country. See? Do you agree? If you say you have to love U.S. government, in order to say you have to love the whole country.
Well, one thing about that with China is that U.S. you can express your freedom of speech, whether you love or hate it.
Hatred.
Exactly.
Yep.
Where China is that you don't really have the freedom of speech per se, because if you do, you're going to have the government to come down on you. You really do.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, this week in China had just the Communist Party just threw out a law for the e-commerce.
So, K. Chung is that you mean what Trump is currently telling us?
Well, yes. In a way, yes and no. Trump is right now for the next 2 more years he has the power.
Yeah.
So to do whatever he wants. The next 4 years, then that's another story whether he's in.
No, because we have to face this way because the light is only this. Yeah.
Okay. But in terms of Trump and here,
in U.S. you can love the country and hate the government because
Correct.
the country is people, not the government. See?
correct. Yeah, that's the difference.
But in Chinese government, they want you love the government as well as love your country. If you don't love the government, you are not loving your country.
Exactly.
See?
So they put shame on you.
Yes.
They put shame on you saying that you are not patriot.
Yeah. So you see how logically they think if this works?
But that is why the freedom of speech is very important, because China do control the movement of speech.
Yeah.
They only let you know what you want, what they want you to know.
Yeah.
Right? Versus United Free Nations, they know the good and the bad. They can decide what they want to do. But with China, you don't have the leisure.
Yep.
You only listen to based upon what the state news media telling you.
Okay, let's say we stop discuss for the politics
shit.
now.
Before we get in trouble.
Yeah. I don't want to get the people drop out because we talk too much. Okay, where is this place going to?
Right now it's going.
Okay.
Down to what, Chad?
No, it's going to the Shatin Park, I think.
That?
Yeah, I think.
So the sun is coming back out.
Now we got the sun back. Yeah, it was raining.
It's one thing about Hong Kong weather, it rains and then it stops. It rains and it stops.
Well, if you go to Malaysia, it's got raining in the mid of the noon and then stop raining later. Every day, the same cycle. That's the friend told me that. And I experienced, yes. Like Hawaii, yeah. The monsoon. Okay, you see, this is the place, Shatin Park, the Hong Kong Historic Museum over there. But I'm not going to the museum, sorry. So yeah, it makes it helmet, yeah. Okay, let's put this way, left or right?
Pepper Walk Trail.
Which way? Left? Okay, let's go.
Surprisingly, you do find a lot of parks in Hong Kong.
Yes and no. Yes, because this is the old government left for us. The British government, the colony government. They have a city plan doing this. Compare now, the Hong Kong government does not have a long-term planning, city planning. But they have listened the voice from the mainland that you have to get the people out from Hong Kong by relocate the people, by build a new buildings from an old district.
That's what they're doing in Beijing as well too.
Yup. These people is called 低端人口, low income, low skill. They are just like a garbage.
Manual labor.
Yup, manual labor. They don't have education. They have less voice. They have to listen to government. And the government wants to make the city looks good. In order to make that is they want to clean out these people to make the city looks good. So that Hong Kong will be followed this way. So again, this is a documentary channel rather than a traveling channel.
You'll find that in very small parts, you will see people exercising, doing Qigong exercise, Tai Chi.
Well, this is exceptional because it's midday of the day. It's supposed to be too hot doing so. Okay. Okay, folks, I have several questions to ask you. One is, how is the video quality of today? Do you see any lagging? Because I found that I got disconnect and connect right again, so it's not too smooth, or at some point it will be lost my signal and gain back. Okay, good. Thank you, Pax. Second is, are you guys looking my Google Map live? Yeah, I know, because the signal strength is not always constantly indoor. But I found this is not only case indoor, even though outdoor I do the same. I think it's because of the SIM card. The signal strength is not power enough, because I blame the company called 1010 or 1010. Okay, the third question I want to ask is, because I turn off the DVR, so which means that you cannot go back like a DVR. You can watch from the beginning of the video or middle of the video. Is it turned off or still working? Because I had this function in the video in last week. Okay, quality in Canada only have 20 max down. What do you mean 25 max down? Okay, it's off, right? So do you like to turn on back? Because the problem is, if I turn on the DVR, I could not have a ultra low latency, which means the video quality would be much worse than now, I guess. Or no different, I'm not sure. So I have to choose either A or B. Because sometimes when people want to look at my previous beginning of the start of this video, if I turn off the DVR, they could not see it. They have to watch all the way my live video until end, so they cannot go back and see what the first hour of the video, or 10 minutes earlier. They can't.